How is it going, my love? Welcome back to another video. I'm Alyse Parker, and on this channel I share videos about stepping into your power, unlearning the conditioning that you've learned in your upbringing and from society, and creating a new belief system for yourself so that you can take consistent action towards your dreams with confidence. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, be sure to hit the red subscribe button down below, click the little bell to turn on your notifications. That way you will not miss any of my future videos. Let's dive right in. I took a big risk. Actually, I've taken a lot of big risks. In today's video, I am going to be talking about the importance of taking risks in your life, because I receive messages all the time from people within our community who are sharing your big dreams and goals that you have for yourself, but you feel super stuck with taking the first step or taking consistent action towards bringing these dreams to life. And I get it. Taking risks is being vulnerable with your life. Taking risks can look like anything, and this is going to look different depending on who you are, where you're coming from, and what your goals and dreams are that you're wanting to move towards. Some of the risks that I have taken in my life were dropping everything, selling all of my belongings, leaving college, and buying a one-way ticket to Hawaii to start up my own business, to live a life on my own terms, and pursue my passion. That was a huge risk for me. I've also taken risks of leaving relationships, really risky, really scary decisions, also getting into new relationships, or re-entering and getting back into a relationship that had once ended. And I've also taken risks within my company. There have been times where I've been the lowest paid person in my company because I have made the decision to make big investments in the future vision and the mission. That has been risky and scary, and I took that hit because there was something bigger that I wanted to work towards. Right now, I'm taking a risk by putting this video out here because I know not every single person who watches is going to like it. But I'm being vulnerable and taking the risk because, again, I'm seeing the bigger goal that I'm working towards, the bigger dream, and I know that this video will support at least one person. I'm not saying that you need to do the same things I did in the same exact way. I want you to look at this video and what I'm sharing from your own lens, asking yourself, how does this apply to my unique situation right now? The reason that taking risks is so important is because growth does not happen from your comfort zone. I'm sure you've heard that before, but growth doesn't happen from engaging in perfectionism, right? Trying to have all your ducks in a row in the exact perfect way and have a completely predictable outcome and everything is absolutely perfect. And growth doesn't happen from procrastination. Waiting and waiting and waiting and finding excuses and justifications and filling your time with other things that really aren't your top priority, that really aren't important to you. Growth does not happen from staying in your comfort zone, perfectionism, or procrastination. It comes from taking risks, being vulnerable, and embracing change. You guys know that one of my main mottos in life is embrace change. And the reason for this is because there's so much to learn from taking those risks and leaning into challenges and asking yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this trying to teach me? Instead of, why is this so hard and why is this happening to me? I have learned so much and grown so much from embracing change and diving into things where I can't always predict the outcome, where it actually feels like a massive risk. And there's a method that I actually just learned about on this class on Skillshare that I took, which goes hand in hand with taking risks. So the class that I took was called Choose Must, Learning from the Paths of Others, and it was taught by Elle Luna, who is an artist and an author, and it's a pretty short lesson, or a pretty short class. There's 7 lessons included, and it talks all about finding and identifying your core mentors and creating something called a mentor tree, and how to implement that in your life to support you and provide guidance on your path to achieving your goals. Because taking risks can feel scary. It can feel like you're literally just taking this leap and trusting that the net is going to appear on your own. And so this method is a really creative way to gain that guidance from other people who you look up to within the realm of your goal. So for those of you who don't already know what Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for people who are wanting to learn new skills and get lost in creativity. And this is where I'm excited to announce this video has been sponsored and brought to you by Skillshare. Thank you, Skillshare. And Skillshare is created specifically for learning. So there's no ads, which means you can keep watching and going through the classes and see where your creativity and your learning takes you. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. So thousands of inspiring classes, which I have been going through myself. And I wanted to share with you one other class that I was starting to go through called Comfort Zone Smashed, which teaches you mindsets and skills that support you with taking risks with confidence. So not feeling like, oh my God, I'm terrified out of my mind, but actually getting excited to take a risk and being able to do so in an empowered way. So since I've partnered with Skillshare for this video, the first 1,000 of my subscribers who click the link in the video description will get a 2-month free trial of Skillshare. So if you want to join over 7 million users who are already on Skillshare learning new skills and getting lost in creativity, click the link in the description down below. All right, so let's do a little recap. If you have big dreams that excite the heck out of you, but you have been struggling to take the first step, or you've been struggling to stay consistent, it's time to take a risk, my friend. Because the only way out, the only way to that destination that you wish to be at, whether it's a feeling that you have, or a place that you're going, or a relationship you're going to be in, or a career that you're going to dive into, the only way to get there is to go through, is to grow, is to lean into challenges, to take risks, and to learn the lessons along the way, to not stop every time there's a little speed bump or an obstacle on your journey, but again, to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Why is this a part of my journey? And what can I learn here? Instead of giving up or saying, why is this happening to me, right? Everything is happening for you. I know firsthand how scary taking risks are. I feel like, honestly, for the majority of my life or my young adult life, it's been risk after risk after risk. I know how scary it is. I get you. I feel you so hardcore. And at the same time, taking risks is the ultimate way to overcome our fears and to create the life that we want for ourselves. I hope this video has been supportive for you and just been a little reminder and a sign for you that it's time. It's time for you to create the life that you want for yourself. It's time for you to take a risk. So I'd love to invite you to comment down below one risk that you vow to take within the next 30 days. Also give this video a thumbs up if it was a helpful reminder for you and a sign that you maybe needed just at this specific time in your life. And again, if you are interested in learning new skills and learning really cool tactics and methods that you can use to support yourself on this growth journey, definitely click and get the free trial of Skillshare. It's been super supportive for me, and I know if you're a growth seeker, which you probably are if you're watching this video, you're gonna gain support from that as well. So thank you so much for watching, thank you for being here, and I look forward to scrolling through and reading and commenting on the risks that you vow to take. All right, love, I will see you in the next video.